Crabtree.
Yes, Lucy.
Sit up and pay attention. Listen to what the man's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, At Home with the Crabtrees, starring Verna Felton and Joe Kearns. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. But in the case of the Crabtree home, how humble can you get? Let's take a look at it. We go up Main Street to Elm, cross the railroad tracks, and 4 blocks after the sidewalk stops, there it sits. The fence needs painting, the house needs painting, even the paint needs painting. But to the Crabtrees, it's home sweet home, where happiness reigns supreme and never is heard a discouraging word. Well, almost never. Take this morning, for instance. Tom woke up with a big smile on his face, hummed a little tune, and went into the kitchen for breakfast. Lucinda, as usual, was already there.
Oh, morning, Lucy.
Morning, Tom.
How about pouring me some of that coffee, huh? Oh, that's it. Now the sugar. About 3 teaspoons should do it. That's fine. A little cream now. Thanks. Say, looks a little hot, Lucy. Will you blow it for me?
Now, listen here, Tom Crabtree. I don't mind a pouring it and a sugar in it and a cream in it. But jumping, gee, hossapap, I draw the line at blowing it cold for you.
Oh, why, Lucy?
Why, Lucy, nothing. There ain't no effort for you to blow your coffee. All you got to do is breathe out and see that it's aimed right.
Land's sake, Lucy, you seem a little touchy. I ain't seen you so upset since you got out of the wrong side of the bed last week and fell through the hole in the floor. Now, just as soon as I have a little sip of this coffee, I'll... Oh! What'd you do to that coffee? Stronger than a hog collar's Adam's apple.
Well, I didn't expect it to be too tasty, considering I made it out of the water I cooked the cabbage in last night.
Out of what you cooked the cabbage in?
Yeah.
Lucy, you feeling all right? Sure ain't like you to go and make coffee out of cabbage squeezins.
I know. And it ain't like the water company to go and shut off people's water, but they done it to us.
They shut off our water?
You heard me.
Now, how could they have done a thing like that?
Well, I don't know. Twisted a valve, I guess. I tell you, Tom Crabtree, it's a terrible state of affairs when a man can't pay his water bill. So help me, things is gone too
Oh,
far.
now, Lucy, relax. We don't have to worry about that old water company. I've been planning to dig a well.
For 10 years, you've been planning to dig a well. Like you've been planning to fix the kitchen door so the hens can't get in the house.
Now, what's wrong with hens in the house?
Nothing. Except for me, every morning it's Easter. Eggs all over the place. I don't know whether to sweep with a broom or a frying pan.
All right, so I'll fix the door right after I dig the well.
And when'll that be? Next year? In the meantime, we got no water. What'll the neighbors say? What'll everybody else think? Huh?
Morning, Ma. Pa.
Oh, hi, Llewellyn.
Hello, daughter.
What's the matter with the water this morning?
I guess the water company's resting its pipes. Yeah, you know how it is. You just gotta rest them now and then, you know.
Oh, I see. How much do we owe them?
Oh.
$6.84. Oh, but don't you fret, honey. We'll pay them this afternoon, and they'll turn it on again in time for you to get scrubbed up pink as a radish for the high school dance tonight.
Oh, that old thing. Well, who's worried about that? Well, I'm not even going.
What?
Not going to the dance.
Listen here, Llewellyn. If none of them young buckaroos has asked you, I'll go right down there and I'll tell them a thing.
I've been asked by 2 of the nicest boys in my class.
Oh, of course she's been asked. A pretty girl like Llewellyn doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah. I might have known she was popular. Oh, just like I was. Yeah, back in my grammar school, the 3 R's for me was rootin', wrestling, and romance. I tell you, I was the Lothario.
The only reason any gal looked at you in grammar school was to see whether you'd shaved.
Oh.
Now, Llewellyn, if two of the boys has asked you, I don't see why in tarnation you're not going.
Oh, who cares about dancing? It's just kid stuff. Just a bunch of youngsters with a lot... Oh, gosh, I'd better be going. I'm supposed to meet Janie before school. We have some important things to talk about.
Oh, well, wait a minute. How about breakfast?
No, thanks, Ma. I'm not hungry.
Well, now, what's eating her?
I don't know. When a Crabtree skips breakfast, there's got to be something mighty wrong somewhere.
All week she's been talking about that dance. And now all of a sudden she...
Look who's coming up the path. The beanpole that walks like a woman.
Land sakes. It's Mrs. Trilby.
Yeah, old skinny and ornery.
But here, now, you tidy up a bit, Tom. Either take your feet off the table or put your shoes on.
Oh. But that old skinflint...
Come in.
Good morning to you, Lucinda.
Howdy, Matilda.
Hi, Mrs. Trilby.
Oh, are you here, Mr. Crabtree? My husband left the house an hour ago to go to work.
I'll thank you not to use that kind of language around here. Well, have a seat. No, not that one. Over here on the bench. If you slip through the cracks, you won't have far to fall.
Now, see here.
Well, Trilby, what's the gossip from over the back fence this morning?
Mr. Crabtree, I'll have you know I don't gossip over the back fence.
Got a front fence now?
Mr. Crabtree.
That'll be enough, Tom. How have you been, Matilda?
I'm fine. Just thought I'd drop by on my way to town. I'm going to the Raycraft apparel store.
Oh, gonna make a copy of one of the dresses so you can make one up, huh?
No, I'm going down to buy one already made.
You're getting a store-bought dress? Oh, heavens to Betsy. Must be a mighty special occasion.
Yeah, what's up? You getting married again or you planning to die?
Neither.
Too bad. Both ways, it's a tough break for your husband.
The new dress I'm getting happens to be for my daughter. Mary Ann is going to the high school dance, you know. And, of course, you know how important a new dress is.
Oh, we, of course, do. Yeah.
You, of course, are getting Luella a new dress for the dance, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Sure. In fact, we bought her 2 to wear to the dance.
2?
Yeah, that square dancing is pretty strenuous, you know. If the top dress gets mussed up, she can peel it off and be all decked out in the one underneath.
Goodness, wouldn't the one underneath be just as mussed?
Well, a girl can carry an iron in her purse, can't she?
Mr. Crabtree, I, no doubt, am being joshed.
And you, no doubt, ain't so quick to catch on, either.
Well, I'd better be going. See you later, Lucinda.
So long, Matilda.
Good day, Mr. Crabtree.
It was, but you haven't helped it any.
So that's what's bothering Luella. All the other girls at that dance are going to have new dresses. She didn't want to come right out and say it, but you can bet your boots that's why she's not a-going.
Lucy, I think you're right.
Of course I'm right. When have I ever been wrong?
Yeah.
She's going to that dance, and she's going to have the prettiest dress she ever did see.
Now you're talking.
It'll be something frilly and yellow with little doodads all over
You
it.
bet your life, with buttons and bows and a belt in the back.
It'll be one of them there originals.
You tell 'em, kid.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, Lucy.
Yeah?
How are we going to pay for this here dress? We can't even pay the water bill.
Yeah, there's always that, ain't there?
Listen, by gosh, I'll get the money.
You'll get the money.
You're darn right. I'll sell all my valuables. I'll put everything I own in hock.
What have you got that'll bring more than $2?
All right. I'll kill myself. That's what I'll do. Then you can collect my insurance money.
You ain't got no insurance.
Okay. If it's gotta be, it's gotta be. I'll go to work.
Oh, no, Tom. Oh, no, not that. You don't realize what you're saying. I won't have you doing something you'll be regretting the rest of your life.
I know, but principles be hanged. My little girl's wanting a new dress. Well, by gum, I'll do anything to get it. Never let it be said that a Crabtree...
Tom, wait a minute. I finally decided. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
You going to make the dress out of feathers?
No, I'm not going to make the dress out of feathers. But this is a big emergency, ain't it? And I've been preparing for one. I got me some money saved up.
No.
Yep. Hand me the sugar bowl up there.
Huh?
I got $10 in it.
$10 in the sugar bowl. Well, what do you know? Oh, Lucy, you're the one, all right. I tell you, whenever we're in trouble, you always come through. Yep, Lucy, no doubt about it. You're like I say, you...
Oh,
But
stop.
you are. Yeah, and you're pretty, too.
Oh, go on. You're just the same.
Oh, you're the prettiest girl I ever saw.
Oh, Tom, you're fibbing.
Sure, but who cares as long as it makes you happy?
You. Now you get going into town. Here's the money.
Hmm.
Pay the water bill and get 2 yards of taffeta trimming.
Okay.
I think it's a
Lucy,
sort of...
hold everything.
Yeah?
I just got one of my brilliant ideas.
What?
Now, maybe we can buy Llewellyn a new dress after all.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to drop by and see Joe Longfoot, borrow some money from him...
Borrow some money from Joe Longfoot.
Sure.
You keep away from that Injun. He's a no-good bum.
Oh, now, Joe's a friend of mine, Lucy, and I won't have you talking that way about him. Besides, he's a very wealthy man. Gets a big royalty check every month from the government for his oil lands. Why, he can buy and sell most of them senators back there in Washington.
Who wants to buy a senator? And I tell you, he's bad news for you, carousing and gambling and taking your money or playing poker.
Oh, now, Lucy.
You get a hold of some money and he can smell it a mile away. Never see the likes of it. Why, he must
Uh-oh. Come in.
How, Tom?
Ha-ha! Well, if it ain't Joe Longfoot himself.
How, Lucy?
I've often wondered.
Well, how you been, Joe?
Can't kick.
That's good.
That's bad. Got him sore foot.
Too bad.
Here, got him letter from son in college.
Oh, guess you want me to read it to you, huh?
Ugh.
Well, excuse me. Got to go and see what color trimming I need to get on the...
Well, Joe, sent your son any presents lately up there at the college?
Yup. Sent him a little trinket other day.
Oh, a little trinket, huh?
Yup. Thing me saw in store. Call 'em Cadillac.
That's some trinket, I'll say. Well, I'll get on with the letter here. Let's see. My bifocals adjusted. It says, Dear Chief, hope this finds you well and happy. Thanks for the Lincoln converter. Hey, I thought you sent him a Cadillac. How come he thanks you for a Lincoln?
That last week.
That was... Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, it goes on to say...
Never mind. 2 mix-up. Letter make more good sense when we read 'em in Kelly's saloon. Let's go for little snort. Hey, Tom?
No, Joe, no. I can't do her. I got to go to town. I got some important stuff to do.
One little snort won't hurt 'em.
No, sorry, Joe. No, not today.
You feel 'em all right?
Sure, it's just that I've made up my mind. And a Crabtree can't be tempted. When I say no,
Oh, Tom, say, help me, I'm surprised.
Huh?
I heard you two in here, and you're a mighty fine man not to go a-yielding to that old devil temptation.
Oh, shucks, Lucy, you know me.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised.
Oh.
Now listen, after you pay the water bill, pick me up 2 yards of pink taffeta trimming.
2 yards of pink taffeta trimming.
And don't be wasting any time with your no-good friends. Not to mention any names, of course. You heard me, Joe?
Ugh.
Well, don't you worry, Lucy. I'll be right back.
So, you pick 'em up trimming to fix Llewellyn old dress, huh?
Yeah. Ma'll fix it pretty all right. Of course, a new one would be prettier, I guess.
Ugh. Well, here 'em Kelly's. You drop in for a quick one, huh?
Nope.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, see 'em later.
Yeah, so long, Joe.
Ooh! Oh! Help!
What's the matter? What happened?
Sprain 'em, sore toe. Heap big pain.
Well, how'd you do it?
Don't know. Maybe step 'em on rock. Need 'em medicine.
I'll go get a doctor.
Never a mind. Kelly got better medicine.